So, a meditation theme was put forth to look into letting go of resistance. So let's just find a comfortable way to sit if you haven't already. Your feet on the ground, somewhat upright if you can. And just notice that if you're not tense, you are not holding your breath. There is no resistance to the next breath coming in or going out. And the breath is a good reminder of the present moment because it's always here in the present. And you may imagine that you can stop your breathing, but only for a while, because eventually it will happen whether you are resisting it or not, because the life energy simply moves itself despite what might be an attempt to control it. And that attempt to control, or that attempt to make things seem as though they need to be different than they are things that move us to what's called resistance. So it's like clenching your fist, saying no to the moment, or no to your own emotion, or no to your own movement, or no to whatever else might be going on that your mind thinks, don't like this, don't want this here, but it's here. You know, if it's here, it's here. So what is it like to let go of anything? If you're holding something in your hand and you let go of it, it's just about opening your hand, isn't it? It's just about opening. And something that can facilitate these kinds of moments of resistance are just questioning, can I open to this? And if the answer is no, can I open to no? Can I open to that? In other words, can I open to resistance if resistance is what's presenting itself? And you might take a moment to look into the nature of your own mind and discover perhaps certain patterns of resistance. What things are particularly difficult to allow into the spacious heart, to the vastness of the truth of you. What things does the mind push away? We all have some things that keep us in separation from the moment. So just take a moment or two and let yourself identify some of the major places of resistance to life, or to yourself, or to a person, or a situation, or a group. And if you have some specific things that come to mind, just choose one of them for the moment to explore. And just ask yourself the simple question, can I open to this? Not, should I open to this? Is it right to open to this? But just a simple question, can I open to this in this moment? And as I said a moment ago, if the answer is no, can I open to no? Can I open to the felt sense of resistance? The tension in the gut or in the mind or in the shoulders or wherever it is you feel into that no. But if in this moment you're not investigating the felt sense of resistance itself, whatever it is you chose to look at, what is it like simply to, in this moment, be open to it? Just to open yourself to it. It doesn't mean you agree or you disagree. But you're just opening to something that before you really wanted to push away. Knowing that opening to the moment says nothing about the next moment. The mind will tell you, if I open to this, then it will be this way for the rest of my life, or then this, that, or the other thing will happen or won't happen. I won't get my way. Life won't look the way I think it should look. Whatever comes up. But opening to the moment of something is simply being aware, observing what is. Just a simple what is. And can you begin to notice that this that's awake in you, this that's aware in you, is always open to what is. Seeing it clearly, even if what's appearing is a moment of resistance, a moment of tension. The mind thinking its thoughts, the body feeling its sensations. What's awake, aware, is not judging that this, that, or the other thing should not be here if it's already here. So it just sees clearly. And when we consciously bring that awareness to the moment as completely as possible, because it's not ever separate from the moment, we can begin to see what the effect of that is, even if it's on a moment of resistance. And then you can begin to look even more closely. Can I open my mind to this? Can I open my emotion to this? Can I open my heart to this moment? Can I open to the openness that's already here? Because it is already here, is it not? You would not know or experience anything in the absence of awareness. It's seeing clearly, even if what it sees clearly is resistance or confusion or rage or sadness or having a tantrum, whatever. It just sees, knows your experience. So something's already open and has nothing to let go of because it's not holding on or pushing anything away. And this is what can be open. We can open to this openness. Another way of exploring is realizing that something is already saying yes to the moment, even if the moment is no. And sometimes we have to say no. But that's different than resisting saying no. It's just clear. So oftentimes in the mind of the spiritual seeker, there's this expectation that I, quote unquote, the I, should not be in resistance to anything. But there is the true I that already is not resisting anything. And so this is where we can learn to place our attention. Yes, conditioned mind has lots and lots of things that it doesn't want to have be in its life. Lots and lots of ways of thinking that life should be other than it is. The moment should look different than it does. That your life or someone else's should be other than it is. But awareness has no judgment about that. So we can't hold on to openness. It's like trying to hold on to air in your hand or to space. You can't hold on to some experience of openness, but you can see and feel when something has closed, when something is trying hard to push something away that's already here. So we each can explore, if we're moved to do so, the nature of our own mind, the nature of our own aversions, the nature of our own attachments, and how they do or do not seem to create suffering in our lives. And if we don't have an attachment to judging that these shouldn't be the way they are, we actually have an opportunity to look more deeply. For example, what is this type of resistance that you might come up with? What is this resistance actually doing? What's its purpose? How does it help you hold on to a view of a separate self, a separate world? Your own idea of how life should be, even when everything in that moment says it's different. So we can look at this from different angles. And I just invite us in the next 10 minutes, we'll just sit in silence and see where this exploration wants to lead you or not. Is there something in you that is willing to really see clearly from that dimension of yourself that is already seeing clearly?